আমি দেখছি আর কোন কোন লোকজন আছে। তোমাদের ক্লাসের কেউ ঢুকেছে নাকি সেটাই দেখছি।
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the final day of the Open the Door program. We
Hello.
are so excited and absolutely stoked that you have been with us all 3 days. Thank you so much.
So today promises another day of learning and opportunities for us to connect. Let's not waste any other moment and dive straight into it.
Wait, Akanksha, wait. Before we go right into it, can you show me your clown face?
So, Medhavi, does my face alone work? I mean, I'm told by my mother on many numerous occasions that I'm a joker.
No, no, I don't think that's true. But I'm gonna try harder. Okay, everybody, can we see your clown faces? Make a funny face. Oh, Pooja is acing the game. Thank you all so much. That's amazing. All right, Ishita, over to you.
So we would introduce a very special person today, Lois Holzman. She's the director and co-founder of East Side Institute, New York, where she developed social therapy and social therapy methods with Fred Newman. She is known for her research and work on play therapy, social therapy, and criticism of the medical model on mental health. In 2014, Holzman received the Lifetime Achievement Award from Cultural Historical Research Special Interest Group of American Educational Research Foundation. Over to Lois Holzman.
Greetings. I was asked to say a few words about creativity, and I'm happy to do so. Yesterday, I interviewed Ananta Giri, professor at the Madras Institute of Developmental Studies in Chennai. This was at an online event hosted by the Eastside Institute, where I am director. Professor Giri is a prolific writer of books in English and Odia. He has an encyclopedic knowledge of sociology, politics, history, activism, poetry and religion, and literature. And he is a friend of mine. The topic for the conversation Professor Giri and I had was his latest book called Social Healing. I'm telling you this today because I want to invite you all to get to know Professor Giri and to read his book. It's a marvelous book. And most importantly, for what he has to say about creativity, which matches so well with how I think about what creativity is and why it's so important. Professor Giri's book tells us how to turn social suffering into social healing. He presents a new art of healing that has art and performance and creativity at its core. In his book, he asks a very interesting and important question. Can we be happy without being creative? Great question. And it leads me to think, what is creativity anyway? Usually we think of creativity as a characteristic of individuals, a special talent maybe for dance or music or poetry, And for sure, some individuals have amazing talent, but being creative is not even that. It's much more than that, or not even talent. We are all creative, and we all have been for all of human history. Creativity is the human capacity to make something out of what exists, to take what there is and create something new with it, to take who we are and create more of who we are. When we create a show like Open the Door, when we create and perform a song or dance, we are discovering some things about ourselves as individuals and as a group of creators. We feel new emotions and make new friendships. We are developing ourselves and our families and our communities. One of the most important things humans create is the very spaces where we can be creative, where we can perform and be appreciated and appreciate others, and where we can appreciate that we created it all. I agree with Professor Gary, who says, let all people be creators, because creativity is the foundation of well-being for oneself, for a society, and for the world. Thank you for opening the door. For when you open the door, you open our hearts. Have a wonderful show.
Thank you, Lois. That was really an eye-opener for all of us. I think we certainly
I'm sorry.
we certainly cannot be happy without being creative. And that is the reason we have gathered here for 3 days. So we have very creative person amongst us. We have Hikaru, we have Dinath. So to Medhavi.
Right. Thank you so much, Ishita. So as we all know, that we've been here third day in a row. Thank you so much again. And Turning Point has come together with Global Play Brigade to present the Open the Door program. So before we go any further, can we see a short video about the Global Play Brigade?
Play is community, discovery, a door to possibility. How we change, how we trust. For everyone, young and old. Come play with people around the globe to grow, to heal together.
Welcome to the Global Play Brigade. The Global Play Brigade was founded in June of 2020 in response to the worldwide pandemic. We wanted to create a welcoming and diverse space via Zoom and WhatsApp to bring people together from all over the world to support each other through this crisis with play. We are a volunteer community of play and performance activists, theater artists, improvisers, educators, clowns, and therapists who gathered in response to the global pandemic and the painful, inequitable state of our world. The Global Play Brigade uses play across borders to build community and connection, creating new possibilities for social change. Through our free virtual play and emotional support workshops, we bring together strangers and friends from all corners of the globe to talk, to move, to laugh, to cry together. Thank you so much for being a part of the Global Play Brigade. We're thrilled to meet you. At the end of our session today, you can find out different ways to get involved. Now, let's play!
Thank you for that. So we will be dropping in the chat box the future programs of the Global Play Brigade. So you can visit the website and get more details on the future programs. With that, we have someone very interesting and very special with us in the room today. All the way from Japan, where it is awfully late. Thank you so much. Hikaru, or Lou, as she likes to be called, is an edutainer. In addition to being an experienced coach, trainer, and teacher, she is a wonderful human being. And I've recently had the honor of meeting her. She also is leading One Asia GBB programs. Hikaru, welcome and over to you.
Hello, konbanwa from Japan, from Tokyo. My name is Hikaru here, and as Madabi told, introduced me, I have so many roles, so I don't know how to introduce myself either.
Then that's great, Hikaru. First of all, you are here. We can see a part of your dress. And I think, yeah.
Yeah,
What
thank
is
you
it
very
called?
much. So, yeah, I was on a business trip, so I just came back here from Osaka to Tokyo. So I took a liberty to choose this dress. This dress is made of kimono. Oops. Am I? Oops, right here. Okay. So yeah, this is made of kimono. But actually, this is also creative because this is not kimono anymore, but this is just a dress. So this is a combination of a kimono from Japan as well as the dress as a Western way. So as we are Japanese, like we like to create something new out of something old. So I think we can talk about a little bit about Japan. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to put any stupid question or important question or any question, write to me so I can maybe respond as an improviser.
Yes, Hikaru, first of all, I would ask you one question. That
Yes.
Japan, we all know that Japan is famous for technology.
Yeah.
But after I met you, I think we have the idea that Japan is really very famous for its creativity also. So can you just throw some light on how creativity is helping the people of Japan and how you use creativity maybe in schools, colleges, offices, whatever?
Okay, thank you very much. So I think many of you have known that Japan is a volcano island. Like, we live on the volcanoes. And as you know, a month ago, almost, more than a month ago, on the New Year's Day, we had a big earthquakes. And because we've known and our ancestors moved to this volcano island, we know that we have to be, we have to communicate and that we have to be as well as creative. So we have to help each other, support each other, and then to survive out of these disasters. So we have to be creative because it's snowing, it's so cold, but to survive, we have to find some way to survive. So we, find some newspaper to wrap around, and then we can just support each other to survive, not to have anything to the water is closed and some of the people were just crushed under the house, but they had to survive, so they had to find a way to get away out of the disasters. So I think as a Japanese people, to survive out of these disasters, we had to be creative. And in education as well, we accept anything out of the countries. For example, like we use the word that comes from outside of the countries. For example, like we called Oranda instead of Netherlands because we heard Holland sounds like Orlando. So we use the words as it is, but so that is like improvisers. That's like we accept and we create it into the Japanese way of pronunciation. And so I think we learn from outside of the country. For example, we believe in Buddha. Some of the well, we I think a lot of Japanese people say we don't believe in anything, but that's not really true. We believe in everything. So we accept all the things coming from outside of the countries and accept and then appreciate it, and we create into a Japanese way. So that's, I think, Japanese style of surviving and communication and creativities. So, for example, like Japanese people say arigato, that means thank you. But arigato really means, literally means it's a miracle. Aru means, there is. And gatai means impossible. So it's impossible. So it's happening. So it's miracle. So arigato means it's impossible, but it's happening. So we really appreciate it. So that's miracle. So I really like the word arigato. So thank you very much, arigato, for inviting me to be here to meet a lot of beautiful, wonderful people here.
So that is really nice to hear from you. If all of you have any question for Hikaru, you can write in the chat box or raise your hands. But I want to ask you one question again, because you led One Asia Food Festival. So we were all part of it. People from all over the world were part of it. So can you tell that whether your food is totally different from the rest of the world, or whether you have creativity, means you have that creative idea of a food plate, like making food faces and clicking pictures, photographs, and putting it in the Facebook and other places, other social media. So is food very important part of your life, and whether you use creativity in creating food also?
Well, to tell the truth, I'm not a big foodie, but I accept the offer of doing Food Face Festival because a lot of people are foodies, including these people like you yourself, Ishita, Madhavi, Pooja, and Manista. And I just really wanted to collaborate. And as creativity, well, I to my theory, like if you wanna be creative, you wanna play with somebody. You need somebody to be creative. That's why, and also, I wanted to make the world a better place. That's why I thought, I wanted to collaborate with the people from outside of the countries. Well, including Japan as well. So inside and outside of the countries to um to experience and experiment the difference because Japan and India are completely different countries, but we have so many common things as well. So we wanted to find out the difference makes the same or makes the innovation or the creativities or the harmonies. So um that was a beautiful experiment and experience to me to play with you.
Thank you, Hikaru. That was really enriching. And I would ask all the participants to write the name of any food that you know, which is from Japan. So it can be anything. So you can write the names of the food from Japan. And I would ask Hikaru also to mention the name of food from Japan. So now,
Oh,
yeah.
by the way, like when Medabi came to Japan, I invited her to go to um my thing okonomiyaki is coming from Osaka. That's why I really wanted to take her to okonomiyaki place restaurant. So I want to ask her, how did she like it?
Oh, I think
Yes.
it was absolutely delightful, and it was what should I say? It was just a burst of flavors on the palate, because there are so many different elements that go in okonomiyaki. So there is a base of cabbage and noodle, and then there are sauces on top. And depending on whether you're vegetarian or not, there could be meats or vegetables or whatever you like. And I think it was completely it's very street foody in its flavor.
That's
But
true.
but of course we ate it not as a street food, but I think okonomiyaki is one thing that would do phenomenally well in India. It suits our palate a lot.
So we have
Thank
a
you.
list of names: sushi, sashimi, and so many more. So thank you, Hikaru. Thank you
Yeah.
for coming. And hopefully we will do something together later on throughout the year. So before I start, I would ask whether Priyanka is there with us. Priyanka, are you there with us? Priyanka Chattaraj?
Yes, she's there.
Okay. Shoman Upadhyay?
Priyanka, yes, ma'am. Bolo, bolo.
Priyanka is there? Okay. Okay.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
okay, thank you. So, for the last 1 year, we were excited for this program. We started it on 2nd of February, and today it is almost the end of this program. So someone wrote right now in the chat box that it is the last day. So I was also feeling bad. Okay, Japanese food item names are popping up here and there. So then I thought that why I'm thinking that it is almost the end of the program. We have a live program on 11th February at Indumati Shabaghat from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. So all the participants who are from Kolkata, please do come to collect your prizes. So these 3 days, we have all played a lot, we have laughed a lot, and have spent a wonderful time. We have been able to understand the impact of play and performance in our life. We need to think why play and creativity should not and never be segregated as extracurricular activities. In school, they always say extracurricular activities. These are not extra. I think these are part of normal activities. And without these activities, a child cannot develop. So a child develops only through creativity. So we need to incorporate play in our life. So these 3 days, I think we have seen the power of creativity, its impact, how it changes the identity of an individual. And I think we have all seen so many performers, isn't it? In these 3 days, we have been able to discover all the performers. We need to take an oath to work together. This I'm telling not only to Ricardo, but the last day speakers also. We need to breathe together and focus together on the well-being of people with special needs as a community so that we can make a place for them in the world. So instead of thinking about focusing the performance of your child only, try to think about our children, our community. I think we have been given a very unique responsibility to soften these differences that exist in this world, wipe away the borders and stigma. We need to accept and respect these differences. So today, we show our respect to our very own Priyanka. Yes, she is ready here. Manishita, you are great. You are selecting the heroes and we are overwhelmed by their stories. I am hooked by the story of Priyanka and her mother. I must say thank you to you. Priyanka was a mature baby and diagnosed as a baby with cerebral palsy, a disorder that affects a person's ability to move and maintain balance and posture. I'm so happy, Priyanka. তোমার হাসিটা দেখে আমার এত ভালো লাগছে তাই না Manishita? What do you think?
Yes, of course. Yes. But you know, the irony is that her father considered her as a burden. Her mother was determined to bring a change in the life of her daughter. And so she started organizing physiotherapy and other medical requirements for her daughter. So that's how she went
Priyanka became. Yes, Priyanka became this Priyanka. So Priyanka's mother tried to build on her strengths. She noticed that she had a strong memory and she made efforts to let her learn poems and songs. And to her utter surprise, Priyanka started responding. She would live in a world of poems and songs. Priyanka understands the pain of her mother. She realizes the relentless effort that her mother and her eldest sister are doing for her. Her only goal is to be a renowned performer someday so that she could wipe away the tears from her mother's face.
That's true. So let's all welcome Priyanka and her mother. Priyanka, dear, your mother and sister is like a fairy in your life. And I hope in near future, you could play the role of a fairy in your mother's life too. Determination and will can create magic and can make a person successful. Thank you for coming to this program, Priyanka. Wave your hand. Hat naro.
Thank you.
Can we spotlight Priyanka? Priyanka, আমরা তোমাকে ভীষণ ভালোবাসি. We all love you. We all love you.
I love you.
I love you. I love you also.
So nice to see her.
Thank you, Mom.
Yeah, so now shall we go to the next? Now let us
God
see.
God
Yeah.
bless you, Priyanka.
Thank you,
So
ma'am.
now we are going to see a beautiful dance performances videos of our participants.
वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा
আজ ফাগুনে আগুন লাগে পলাশে শিমুলে অজয় শিলাই কংসাবতী দামোদরের কুলে আজ ফাগুনে আগুন লাগে পলাশে শিমুলে অজয় শিলাই কংসাবতী দামোদরের কুলে ধিম দিদি দিম ধাম সমাদল বলে
बुढ़ापा मतलब जिंदगी खत्म। तो जब जिंदगी खत्म हो ही गया है तो क्यों ना इस लम्हे को हम थोड़ी देर के लिए रोक ले और बचपन से मिल के आए। चलो रिक्वेस्ट करते हैं, हे लम्हा थम जा बोल के। जाते हुए लम्हों जरा ठहरो जरा ठहरो ভয় কি মরণে ডাকিতে সন্তানে মাতঙ্গি মেতেছে আজ সমর রঙ্গে। ভয় কি মরণে ডাকিতে সন্তানে মাতঙ্গি মেতেছে আজ সমর রঙ্গে। তাথই তাথই থই ত্রিমি ত্রিমি দম দম তাথই তাথই থই ত্রিমি ত্রিমি দম।
Now, I would introduce Nandini Mondal. Nandini, you have been our judge for last, I don't know how many years, I think 3 or 4 years. And you know, you have seen all their performances. Of course, in this video, we have been able to cover only a few of them, and the rest is there in the YouTube. But you are the person who have seen all the performances. So I would introduce Nandini, who is a renowned dancer and guru of Bharatanatyam, an Indian classical dance form. She has choreographed and performed at various cultural programs, not only in India, but throughout the world, in US, and she's constantly expanding her creativity by collaborating with local artists and performing in schools, colleges, and other public forums. She's having a dance troupe called Nandanik. She has choreographed and directed different dance dramas, including Chitrangada. So Nandini, I know you would love to do your beautiful workshop, but before that, I would love to hear the story. I think for me, Nandini is my inspiration, and her life story, I think everyone need to know that how a person can overcome what she has done in her life, and how actually when she was admitted in the hospital, creativity has made a change in her life. And I think I can see tears in her eyes even right now. Nandini, so touched by you and your story. Over to Nandini.
Namaskar. And everybody in India and in the East, good evening and good night. The sun is shining right here, so I'm trying to move the laptop a little bit. So it's early morning here. Thank you, Kakima, and thank you, Open the Door, for giving me this opportunity. It's an honor to be standing or to be sitting here among such amazing creative people and these amazing smiling faces that I see here, and the fearless parents, the most patient people in the world, I feel, who are the most supportive people, the most loving heart, the golden hearts surrounding you, all of you. I'm glad to be here. And Kakima said that I am a cancer survivor, I'm a leukemia survivor with a transplant recipient. So I remember when I was very unwell at the started, they knew that I am a dancer and by profession, and I've been in dance all my life. So they would ask me to play my own dance videos while also having a musician, a harp player and a guitar player would come and sing for me or ask me to sing. I was not able to sing at that, but I would enjoy every bit of music and I would come alive. Those few, they would also, there was another lady called, I remember, this was her volunteer service, by the way. She would come and go visit every, and you know, nowadays we complain about wearing masks. Those were the days when everyone visiting me had to wear masks 24/7. Mask, gloves, everything. So she would come and tell me to hold to brush and paint whatever I wanted. I have painted before, but I would say like it's so much pain in my body, I cannot paint. And she said, yes, just paint the paint. I mean, paint the pain. So I think that's how I painted my pain. I painted my happiness. I painted my laughter. And believe me, I always feel that creativity is not just about like how you said very, like Liu said very correctly, like it is not just art, your drawing or your dancing, singing, music. It's even your thoughts, how you think about it. That's your being creative. How you bring about people together. That's being creative. That definitely is creative. This whole process is creative, which I'm a part of today. So I believe that it's just like how this program is called Open the Door. creativity is a window that all of us need in our life. And thank God for creativity that we survived the pandemic, I think. Because of the creativity in all of us, the creative spirit in all of us, somehow all of us have I believe every one of us have hidden talents. Every one of us are born to be a dancer. Some of us learn faster, some of us learn slowly, but eventually we all dance. The first step that we take in life is dance. And we all notice that the way we walk, there is a particular rhythm to it. Each one of us have our own rhythm. Our heart is set to a rhythm. And like how Kakim also said that extracurricular activities, the word, I completely agree with her. There is nothing called extracurricular activity. This is curricular activity. It is a big part of the curricular activity. And since I come from the land of Rabindranath Tagore, who opened all the doors, who removed all the walls, where a child can develop with creativity around her or him beautifully in the nature. I think that is so important. He never said this is extracurricular activities, painting, drawing, singing, nature loving, science, maths, education, everything was all together. They had to coexist. We always need a balance, because when I was very stressed in my health, I was extremely stressed with all my, pains and all but I used to forget all my pain, all my tears when I would dance. And dance, I came back to dancing with my rehab. I'm teaching, I'm performing again. It's 14 years as a cancer survivor. Right now I'm going through dialysis. So one thing is always after the other, but I have a performance coming up, and I still teach, and I'm surrounded by beautiful little dancers. And now I'm also teaching senior citizens. So my youngest is 86 years old. She's an amazing dancer. So I think it's very important. And Katwe, do we have time for the play?
A little bit, 5 minutes.
Okay, that's enough. Okay, that's enough. So let's do something. And I'm sure you will do a fantastic job at this. I was watching all the videos, like, creative. So we will just use our face, our hands, facial expressions. You can use your head movements, anything. Just feel creative. So in dance, whoever is the dancer here, or if anybody who is a drama artist from India, you will know that we talk about the Navarasas, the 9 rasas, or the 9 state of mind or moods that we express in dance. And you express it through your eyes, face, muscles, all these area, eyebrows, the entire body language, breathing techniques. So let me go over everything, and all of you, everybody's face, I just want to see some kind of expression here. So first one will be Shringar. Shringar is happiness, love, smile. You see me, you say hello, like all of us were extremely cheerful when we saw Priyanka smile. So I think let's do a very happy face, your happy face. Think of a time when you're most happy. What would you do? Show me that face. It can be hugging your doggy, it can be playing with your Barbie, or it can be just looking at a beautiful painting. I would like to see everybody's happy face. Shringar. Yes. Mommy gives you a hug. I love my little toy. That's so cute. Okay, now let's come to Hasya. Hasya is laughter, but dance, drama, you can make noise. In dance, we cannot make noise on the stage. Pretend you're laughing out loud. Lot of, like you see something really, really funny happening. You laugh at an Instagram joke. You laugh at a Facebook video joke. So let's see that. Think of the clown face. Yeah, okay, look at you, look at all of you, look at that laughter. Open up, yes. Silently laugh, yes. So because when you laugh, you make everybody else laugh, yes. Next is Karuna, compassion or sadness. My toy broke, my favorite toy broke. I'm hungry, Mummy. Mummy, you were upset with me? Hmm. Or I'm missing my friend. I'm in the house for so long. I haven't come out. Karuna, okay? It can also be kindness. Oh, poor puppy. Poor kitty. Come to me. Come to me. Oh, who hurt you, dear kitty? My little birdie. Are you hurt? Oh. So the feeling of empathy, that is Karuna. Raudra, anger. Your body becomes tight. Your breathing becomes fast. Eyes are sometimes popping up. You can even do this too, but in Bharatanatyam we do the big eyes. So you twitch your muscles. You kind of draw yourself inside. You're really, really upset about something, and you're angry. You're frustrated. Can I see that? We all learned about the story of Ma Durga killing Asura, or poking the demon Asura with her Trishul or the trident. Okay. Can I see the Devi in all of you? Can I see the Devi face? All of you. Oh yes. Oh, Pratik, that was amazing. Can I see? Highlight Pratik. Kaushik, wonderful. Beautiful. Oh my God. Look at all of your expressions. I'm getting so much strength now. Now, hold on to that strength, because now we come to Birras. Birras, brave. Think of the soldiers. Think of the doctors and nurses fighting. Think of all the brave. Think of yourself. Think of your parents. The brave, brave people, the brave hearts. Undaunted, confident. Slight smile on your face, confidence, chin up, and face to the sun. We will do it. We can do it. We will overcome. You know the smile after goddess Durga vanquishes the Asura? There's brave, confidence, I'm in control. I believe in myself. Controlled. Then comes Bibhatsa. As the name says, many of us know what's the meaning of Bibhatsa. Disgust. Gross. Please. Ooh, the trash smells. Can I see everybody doing this? Yes. Yuck. Ki baje. Ish.
Ki baje.
Thank you. Then comes Bhayanakam, fear. Bhayanaka is fear, or something fearful, scared. When you're scared, again, your body is shrinking because we are trying to protect ourselves. You're biting your nails. Who? There's a monster in the room? Really? Under the bed? Oh my God, the storm. Oh my God. It's so dark outside. There's a loud sound somewhere. What's that? Okay, so that's Bhayanak. Then comes Adbhutam. Surprise! Can I see some surprise? Can I be surprised? Ki kano! We Bengali say this very well. Oh ma! Oh my God!
Goodness.
Really? Wow! Wow! Without the noise now. Can I see that, everybody? Eyes big, round, and you're smiling. Shoulders up. cannot do it any other way you want. Look at all these beautiful people. Oh my God, I have so many friends. Yay, my love to everybody. Okay, now comes to Shantam. Shantam is completely calm, serene, no expressions, devoid of all expressions rather, meditating. You're withdrawn. Introspection, calming down. You can keep your eyes closed. Take a deep breath. Just calm. Relax all your facial muscles. Thank you, everyone. You did an amazing job. We give a big hand for yourselves.
Thank you, Nandini.
Thank you so much.
That
And I must say, all the dancers, I always tell Kakima that you give me the toughest job in the world. I cannot decide who is first because each one is a winner in his or her own way. Each one of them is a winner. And it's so difficult. I have never given anybody less than 6 out of 10. I just can't because I feel that everybody deserves a 10. And really, hats off to all of you.
Thank you, Nandini. And so that is the reason we say that the purpose of this program is not to select the winners, but to celebrate their performances. So it was really nice, a really nice session. We learned a lot within a short span of time. And maybe we could do one day at least 2 hours program with you so that we can learn something more than this. But it was wonderful, wonderful. Thank you. Because your story is inspiring and your way of showing everything is so inspiring altogether. But we have limited time, so I would like to ask Medhavi.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Wow. That was amazing. We really loved it. Now with that, we come to our next section, which is fun with pencil. And I would like to take the opportunity to introduce Mr. Vishwanath Dasgupta, Editor-in-Charge and Creative Director of TTIS. He can create magic with his pencil, and I promise you that. Today, he wants us to be magicians along with him. So keep your pencils and paper handy because we're in to have some serious fun. Over to you, Mr. Dasgupta. Thank you for joining us.
And we have almost 40 minutes time for this session.
Okay. Thank you, Medhavi. Thank you, Ishita. Thank you, Open the Door and Global Play Brigade, for giving me a chance to interact with so many amazing, wonderful persons. It would be wonderful to interact with you physically in front of you to conduct this fun with pencil workshop. But to enhance the reach, we have to go for an online session. To do it properly, I will request all of you to have a piece of white paper and a simple pencil with you. What I will be showing it to you while I will be drawing or showing you the fun with the pencil thing, I will be sharing a screen and I will do it on a gadget or on screen with my, this is my digital pen. I will do it with my digital pen. This is my digital pen. This is just only a tool. It is as good as your pencil. Instead of, since we will be projecting it through screen, so instead of doing it with a conventional pencil, I will do it with my digital pen. Now, the theme of today's workshop is fun with pencil. You know, like all of you have a magic pencil with you. Do you know all of you have a magic pencil with you? Each of your pencil is a magic pencil. Do you know why each of your pencil is a magic pencil? It has got certain qualities that anything other that do not have those qualities. First of all, when you are drawing it with a pencil, who's drawing it? Is it you, your hand drawing it, or the pencil drawing it, or who's drawing it? This is your mind. There is a back of someone or something. You may call it a God. You may call it your self-confidence. You may call it your whatever your intelligence. But your hand is only a mere tool, and your pencil is an extension of your hand. First thing. Second thing is, second magical quality, what the pencil can have is, that is, while you are drawing or writing with the pencil, you will see that the lead gets diminished, shortened, and you have to sharpen the pencil. What does it teaches us? It teaches us that in life, while you are sharpening the pencil, all the remaining things that come out, that means the pencil gets hurt. While you are sharpening the pencil, and the pencil get again sharpened, and when you are drawing line through that pencil, the lines are sharp, very bright lines, proper lines. That means also in our life, when we draw with the pencil or do any other work, we have to suffer certain difficulties. But if we withstand those difficulties, if we can learn from those difficulties, then we will be again sharpened like our pencil and be better. So, in time to time, it is better to not only have all good things, but experience certain things which are bad also. It prepares us. The third magical quality is what? While you're writing with the pencil, you may, or drawing with the pencil, you may draw a wrong line, not the right line, but you have an eraser and you have a chance to erase the line. Line-টাকে মুছে দিতে পারো, and then again draw the line again. In our life, we get chances. While we do something wrong, we get chances. We have those erasers in our life where we can erase what we have done wrong and start afresh. And the fourth and the most important, the fourth quality is what? Pratik has got a blue pencil. Robin has got a yellow pencil. Swarnavo may have got a black pencil. Binita may have got a white pencil. The size, shape, quality of the pencils may be different. But the pictures that will come out are all wonderful. As a person, as a people, we may be different. I may be fat. I may be thin. I may be black. I may be white. I may be bald, or I have a very flowing hair. We may all look different, but we are all human beings. We are all the same. And what we create is wonderful. And the last and the most important quality of our magic pencil is what? That is, what we do, we create a mark on the paper. That is what? That is most important. what you create, তোমরা যা তৈরি করছো, যা আঁকছো, লিখছো, গাইছো, নাচ করছো, whatever you are doing, make a mark so that people can understand that you have done it. While we are on this earth, while we are alive, it is our duty to create something and make a mark on the paper. So enough story I have told you. So now all of you must have understood that each and every one of us holds now a magic pencil which teaches us some very basic lessons of life. Now, let us move on to our lesson, to our fun with pencil. You know, when we study history, first thing, the human being, one of the very first few things the human being they invented was how to light fire and keep fire. Then what they did? They started communicating to each other, the hunter people. Oh, I have seen a bear over there. I have seen a tiger over there. And how to communicate? While they are burning fire, the coal that is left on the hearth, they took up one coal stick, that is a charcoal stick, and they tried to draw something on the face of the stone or the cave, stone cave they were living in. Is the very first invention the human being did. What is that? That is line. There is no line in nature. Whatever you see, trees, leaves, wind, water, houses, whatever you see, our human beings, do you see any line over there? There is no line. Like we created the alphabets, A, B, C, D, O, K, K. We created language. We created 7 suits of our sargam. Like that, one of the finest creation of human being is the line. So now let's start playing with the line, because we are with Global Play Brigade in Open Doors Fun with Pencil session. I will start sharing my screen. Okay, now I hope that all of you can see my screen. I hope that. Now, see, this is my pencil. The first thing we are going to do is we will just move around with the pencil whatever way we do. There are certain basic shapes which we can really do. That is, first of all, is a circle. So let's start moving our pencil like this and start drawing circles. Small circles, big circles. See, when I'm starting, it may not be a full, like a circle. It may like an egg shape. But while we are moving our hand, the circle will come out like this. See. So we will be all drawing circles first. While we are drawing circles one after another, because our hand is moving. Are we moving our hand on our own? No, there is someone in the brain telling us, you move if you move your hand round and round and round and round and round like this, you can make circles. We can change color also. We can make red circles. We can make blue circles. See, all we are doing, we are changing the color. We can make green circles. Whatever we are doing, we are only doing with line. The same line that is moving from one end to another, forming a circle like this. Like this. Like this. So, our first lesson is to draw circle. What is our next lesson? Our next lesson will be keeping the pencil intact. Our next lesson would be drawing straight lines like this. Every one of us, let's start drawing straight lines. It may be parallel to each other or it may not be parallel to each other. Okay. No problem, but what we are going to do is we are going to draw straight lines. We have drawn it in this way. We may draw it in this way also. Let us draw straight lines. We may draw it in this way also. But all lines are straight. See. Let us draw it in this way. See, when we started, the page was blank, but now you see there is a design. Again, change the angle a little bit and we can draw straight lines like this. So, this is the lesson number 2. The lesson number 1, we drew circle like this. We did circle like this. But in lesson number 2, we did. See, what an interesting thing is, when I am drawing the line, note one thing. I am just one second. Note one thing. I am drawing it here and I'm leaving my pen. Then I'm again drawing it here, again drawing it here, again drawing it here. But I am not drawing it like this, not continuous. But I am drawing it 1, 2, lifting it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Each time when the line is finished, I'm lifting my pen or pencil. I'm drawing the other line. So this is lesson number 2, that is drawing straight lines. Lesson number 3, we have drawn circle, which is a curved line, and we have drawn straight line. Now lesson number 3 is drawing another curved lines like this. Let us all draw. Let us all draw. If you wish, you can change the color of the line also. Just irregular lines. Whatever, just let your pencil flow. You need not have to draw a very regular line. Whatever you want to draw, in whatever way, just let your pencil flow. But the line will not be a circle and the line will not be a straight line. This is also, we can draw diagonally, we can draw horizontally, we can draw vertically, just absolutely straight lines. Let's change the color, make this side green more. See, we are not planning and aiming to draw anything. We are just letting our mind and our hand play whatever it wants. But you can see what a riot of colors and design it's happening. See? In the olden times, when the first human being, they did not know how to draw, they just scribbled like this. And in this, they found design, they found different patterns. Though they did not have the colors that we have now, but they have the charcoal, the any other colored stones through which they scribbled on the surface of the stone or on the bark of a tree or even on a flat ground. Now see, just we have scribbled with just color lines, and what a beautiful it is looking. Just we did not do anything. We just scribbled. Like, this is the fun with lines. We just let our mind flow with the colors. And look, see, when we started, it was just some one or two haphazard colored lines. But now it is looking a beautiful painting or a picture kind of a thing. Okay? So, in the first segment of lesson, what we learned again a small recap. We learned how to draw circular lines. Let me change it to a little bit bright color. How to draw circular lines. This is the first lesson that we learned. We moved. See, I am not moving our hand only through finger or drawing small like this. I am moving my total hand and drawing the circle all throughout the paper, all over. Move your hand and draw big circles. Big circles draw. This is the first lesson that we learned. The second lesson is we learned how to use straight line to create beautiful pictures. What we are doing only changing the direction of the line. Some vertical, some horizontal, some diagonal. Understood? And this is the second part of the lesson. And the third part of the lesson is what we did. We just scribbled curved lines. Whatever way our mind tells us, or we wish, whatever way our hand, just let your hand be loose and you do it, scribble it. So these are the first basic, very basic exercises. While we learn alphabet, learn spelling, we say B-A-T, bat. We have to learn first how to write B, then A, then T. Same like this, we have to first learn how to draw a circle, then straight line, then curved line. Then comes the next step, that is, we have to, whatever we learned, we have learned how to draw straight lines. Now, whatever we have to do, we have to learn how to draw some basic shapes. That is, suppose triangle.
Actually, I'm just getting up. I finished.
Look, I am not, while drawing a triangle, why triangle? It has got 3 angles. While drawing a triangle, I am not lifting my pen. I'm drawing it like this. All of you start drawing it like this. Do not lift your pen. We will be only drawing triangles. While drawing the triangles, we will not lift our pen or pencil. At one go, we will draw triangles. Any type of triangles we can draw. We can draw triangles like this. 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 Any triangle we will draw, but do not lift your pen or pencil, whatever you are holding. Now we are playing with shapes. These are different types of shapes. But the shapes are made only with line, not with anything. How a shape is formed? A shape is formed when we include or enclose a space with a line. So what are the basic shapes? One basic shape is a circle. Another basic shape is a triangle. Another basic shape is a square, or another basic shape is a rectangle. These are the 4 basic shapes what we do. Are they the only shape? Why this is, but see, all the shapes, a triangle or a circle or a square or a rectangle, are all done by lines, not with anything else. Later we can fill up the area with colors. That is different, like this. Sorry. Like this, we can fill it up with color. That is different. But everything, whatever we did, is basic shape is through line. Now, there can be another type of shape which are called natural shapes. That is also done by enclosing a space with line, like this. তোমরা করো তো এরকম শেপ তৈরি করো তো। See what fun it is.
It's almost like clouds, isn't it, Vishwanath? Clouds.
Yes, yes, yes. Now I'm going to come to that. That's the last thing to find out our known thing in these shapes. Okay. So this only while we are creating these shapes, we are not thinking about anything. Whether it can be a leaf, it can be a tree, it can be a face, anything. But we will not think about that. We will only create the shapes. We will only create the shapes. We created that. Let us create another one. তোমরা সবাই করো. Please do, everyone.
সবাই তোমাদের খাতার পাতায় ভরে ফেলো যেমন ভাবে খুশি।
যেরকম ইচ্ছে তোমাদের হচ্ছে তেমনি করো। দেখো এইরকম একটা করলাম। আরেকটা কিরকম করতে পারি? এর কোনো দিস ইজ এন্ডলেস, এর কোনো শেষ নেই। আমরা এমন সুন্দর জিনিস করতে পারি এগুলো দিয়ে। যেমন দেখো, look at one thing. We are creating the shape. We are only using the curved line. We have not used any straight line. We have not used any square, any circle. Circle maybe, this one looks like a circle, or any triangle or any rectangle. But can we do a design with the circle, rectangle, and the square? Let us see. Let us go back in 2 lessons back where we were drawing the squares. Square means a shape which has got 4 sides. All sides are equal, like this. This is one side, this is one side, this is one side, This is one side. Four sides are more or less equal. Now let us do a design with the squares.
This is also interesting.
I am only drawing squares. This has gone out of the page, no problem. Squares, whatever I am doing, made up of only lines. We are not gone out of our theme, that is fun with lines. See, just a simple line. What can we do? We can do amazing things with line. You understood?
So basically it is not curved lines.
I can really make it an absolutely interesting picture. Like, see,
Oh, wow. It is turning to be really interesting. Very interesting one.
you understood?
Yeah,
See,
I think this is really good.
it's just very simple line. We are just blocking out the line. Now let us play another game. Let us play another game. We have just learned through ma'am that the expressions, different expressions, that hasya, raudra, bhayanak, different types of faces we made. Now let's see how we can do it with a very simple line. Suppose we just drawn, I told you just one lesson back to draw different kind of natural shapes like this. Draw, start drawing. Let us do this. Have this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 different kind of shapes. Can you make these shapes turn into a very expressive face? All of this? Just look. See, what is this? This is a very smiling face. Similarly, this is a very sad face. So this is another game we can play with lines, that is making different kind of shapes and turning them into different kind of expressive faces.
Yes, Pratik, because you are an artist, so you can say so many different things.
Look, whatever I am doing, I am only doing it through line. I have not used any shade, any color, only one color lines I am doing. Now coming to, so this is one type of thing we can do. Another thing, let us play another game. All these are, you will remember these things. Whenever you feel like drawing something, start with these lessons so that it will be easier for you to do. So let us do one thing. While I showed you how to draw those shapes, that is the triangle and all those things, I told you, do not lift your pen. Draw it at a go so that you have control of your hand. Now let us do another thing. Let us start drawing something just randomly and just doing scribble, but one condition. We do not know what we are doing. It may turn out to be a rabbit or a fox or a flower or a glass or anything, or a face or anything, but we will not be able to lift our pen. We have to keep our pen always in touch with the paper. So let us start. I am starting on my own way. You will start on your own way. See, I'm just
This is really, really good, but I think this would be unfortunately, this would be the last lesson because
I know.
we have to keep the time.
I know. See, just I have not lifted the pen. I did not know. I have no idea whether while I'm doing this thing that I will draw a flower. But somehow while I'm doing, my mind told me, let's draw a sunflower. I have started with this scribble. I could have done this. Sometimes I have started with this scribble. I could have done it like this. Like this. But instead, it was the thing that I did sunflower. That is how what you will feel at that point of time. You will draw that. So I am stopping sharing my screen. There are lots of things. If Ishita ma'am one day organizes a physical art workshop, I'm willing to be there and spend a day with you. Then we can have lots of fun with lines and with colors. My sincere gratitude to Global Play Brigade to open the doors to all the distinguished people from the world over who's present there, to presenting me with a wonderful evening with such amazing, talented persons. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dasgupta. Indeed, a very captivating and engaging session. I hope everybody enjoyed
Very
because I
very
enjoyed myself a lot.
thank you
Thank
very much.
We
Did you
enjoyed very much. We
all in
enjoyed very
class?
much, sir. We enjoyed very much, sir.
Thank you, Vishwanath. I cannot stop myself thanking you because we have time constraints and we have to announce so many different things. And I don't know whether Pearl is here or Pearl has already left.
Pearl is here.
Yeah,
Pearl
she's
is
come
here.
back.
Has left.
She's come
I'm
back.
here. I'm
Oh,
here.
she has come back.
Sorry about that.
So Pearl, it was really a wonderful session. Yeah, the last session. And Vishwanath, yes, we would call you definitely one day so that we can physically learn something from you and there won't be any time restriction. So over to Madhavi.
Awesome. That brings us to the next session with Pearl Oriel. Let's move together. Welcome, Pearl. Pearl is a medical scientist and a leader and co-founder of the Youth Development Program. Her main fields of work are youth empowerment, mental health awareness, acquisition of knowledge, and access to
You are
Madhavi,
muted.
Mute. Madhavi, unmute.
Where did you hear me? Okay. Her main fields of work are youth empowerment, mental health awareness, acquisition of knowledge, and access to opportunities. She is, in short, a powerhouse of change and leadership. Let's welcome Pearl Oriel.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, Madhavi, for the introduction. My name is Pearl Oriel. I'm from South Africa. And like Madhavi has mentioned, I really am very keen about youth empowerment as well as transformational education spaces and introducing the ideas of play and imagination to uplift these spaces as well. So this session is going to get you moving and grooving just a little bit. And I understand that it's almost our closing. So why not do a little bit of celebration because you guys have been here for the past 3 days as well. So I just have a few simple questions and you guys can use either your hands if you have your cameras on, or you can use the reaction button and raise your hands. So the first question is, who loves to dance? I see Madhavi has 2 hands up. Okay, amazing. I see a lot of people who love to dance. Now, here's the difference. I know of a lot of people who love to dance, but they say that they cannot dance. So, who loves to dance but think they cannot dance? Please raise your hand.
I love to
Ishita ma'am.
dance.
Oh, nice, Vikram. Okay. Who shies away from dancing in spaces? You can raise your hand if you shy away from dancing. Nobody. Because now we're going to actually put this into a little bit of practice and we're going to actually build our own dance choreography together. I know, sounds a bit chaotic, right? Actually, no. So this is how it's going to work. Firstly, dance is very fun. Whether you dance on your way to the car, whether you dance on your way, it's a way to relieve stress and also release dopamine. A very good way to be active. So let's actually create our own dance together. So I'm a very
Problem.
There is a network issue.
we'll just hang in there for a bit.
Yes, we need to hang in there, but we can say it was really, really nice, all the sessions, starting from the very beginning. And all of you who already know the names of the winners, that's good. Otherwise, we would give it in the announcement group. And for connecting the prizes, you must be there on 11th at 10 a.m. sharp at Indumati Shavaghar. So there will-
Sorry.
Pearl is back, actually.
Okay,
Pearl is
I'm back.
Okay.
We had a outage for a bit, so I had to reconnect on the phone. So what I was saying is we're going to build this dance together, right? And the instructions for this is I'm gonna start by doing just a random dance action. And even if you don't understand or know what to do, it's fine. A simple action like holding your face or doing this, it can be turned into a dance. And I kid you not, if you say that you cannot dance at the end of this entire session, you go to your friends' functions or events or wherever, and you can even use this choreography there. So here's the instructions. I'm first going to do one action, right? And we're going to repeat this 2 times. Then I'm going to call upon somebody who is in this room, and they are going to do another dance move. So, for example, if my dance move is that, and then I say, Pooja, can you give me a dance move, please? Right? And if Pooja says, okay, that's her dance move. So Pooja has to do my dance move and her dance move. And then if Pooja says, okay, Medhavi, you are next. Medhavi has to do my dance move, Pooja's dance move, and her dance move. So we keep building the sequence as a choreography until we get. So we want to have like 10 people to do this, and it's going to go in a random fashion and in a popcorn style, right? I'm going to also play a little bit of a song for you guys, and we'll go according to the beat as well. But first, I want us to do it as a trial and error. If everyone's okay, you can give me a thumbs up. Yeah. Okay, great. So, music. Okay, so can you hear the music? Thumbs up if you can hear the music. Yes? No?
Pearl, I think we'll be able to hear it if it's played on the same device as the one you're using currently.
I see. Okay, 1 second.
Pearl, you have the co-host rights. Could you just screen share the song? I mean, the audio part.
The music is not audible.
Okay. Or Pooja, is it okay if you just give us a song and play it in the background while we practice in the meantime? We can trial run. Okay, so my first move that I'm going to do, like I said, is that, right? So we're going to do it 2 times. So everyone together, and if you have your camera off, please put it on for the last remaining segment of this beautiful festival. I mean, we'd like to see your lovely smiles and your beautiful faces as we go in and close off. So everyone, if you can please turn on your cameras. And the first dance part is this twice, right? So we're going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to call on Mr. Kaushik Bhattacharya. Can you give us a move? So remember that you have to do my move first, and then you have to do your move. Yes. And yours?
কৌশিক দা আপনি একটা ডান্স মুভ দেখাবেন আমাদের সবাইকে।
তুমি এবার একটা করো, তুমি একটা যা কিছু।
Okay, amazing. Amazing. Can you pick another member in the audience to now add to our dance?
I think Joya. Then Deepon is also raising. No, the first move. Joya, প্রথম থেকে শুরু করতে হবে. The first move, the second move, then your move. First কি ছিল? First. Okay, she's doing her own move. We can hear the music.
Okay, perfect. So what I know right now, if we're building a dance, the first move is this 2 times. Then it's Mr.
Jeff is doing. Jeff is doing. Already practicing, Jeff.
So let's do this again. The first move is 1, 2. Then it's Mr. Kaushik's move of, I think it's voguing. We're gonna do that 2 times. Then it's Ms. Jaya's move of, I think it's just swimming together, right? So we're gonna do that 2 times. Can we have maybe, I think it was Deepan who raised his hand to do another move. So can you add to our choreography, Deepan?
Okay, they are adding up.
Okay. And then I'm gonna ask Ms. Jeffrey, can you add to the move? So remember, we have to start from the beginning, okay? So Mr. Jeffrey Aaron? Sorry to put you on the spot. Yes. That's the move. That's the move. Stupid. That's the move. So, and then let's go back. So to the screen and then back. Okay, thank you, Mr. Jeffrey. Now I want Ms. Shilpa Roy. Can you add after Jeffrey's move? So what are you adding after this? Oh. Okay, great. And I'm gonna ask one more person right now. Let's hear from Mr. Vikram. Mr. Vikram, can you add a move to build our choreography? But he's enjoying himself. So I guess we all have to get up and we have to go like this, okay? So let's do this together. So the first move, right? We're going to start, I'm going to count you guys down because we're going to hold it together. The first move is you pointing down and you pointing up. You pointing down and you pointing up. We're going to do that 2 times. Okay? So 1, 2. Right? And then what was the next move? This is also a game of memory. Who remembers what's the next move? It was Mr. Kaushik's move. Exactly, it's the voguing. We're gonna do that 2 times, right? And then afterwards, it was with, I think players. It was like you see. So we're gonna do that 2 times. And then it was Deepan's, which is going to the left, going to the right, going to the left, going to the right. And then Mr. Jeffrey, go front, go back. Go front, go back. Right? And then the last one is Mr. Vikram. You stand up and then you do vibe. Great. Now, the best part is I'm going to actually put on, can you play the new song from Fighter, the Sher Kurgaya song? And we're going to dance to that. So every time the song comes on your radio stations, on your TVs, in your neighbor's house, this is the type of dance that you're going to be doing when that song comes on. So nobody can say now that they don't know how to dance, especially when that song comes on, okay?
Could you repeat the name of the song, please?
The song from Fighter. Sher Kurgaya, I think. Yeah. So remember, we're doing each move 2 times. And that is the motion, right? So this is the first one. This is the second. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Ready? Everyone, 3, 2, 1. Pooja, you can go. Amazing. How well did we go with this music? Let's do it one last time, okay? One last time from the beginning. 3, 2, 1.
शेर खुल गए
Awesome. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you, Pooja. So can you see, even just by sitting down, guys, you didn't even have to stand up for this. You were dancing from your body up. And all of you guys co-created such a beautiful dance together. And I kid you not, even just putting these little snippets together, you probably could use it for any other song. And you now can dance, guys. Like, give yourselves a round of applause. Every single one of you have just graduated from dancing. So those people that said you have 2 left feet, look, you didn't even need to use your feet, so there's no excuses. Those of you that said that you can't follow a beat, you just did that. Imagine, that is beautiful. So for me, I love dancing. I did Bharatanatyam when I was a little girl. And then I went on to doing Latin dancing and ballroom dancing. And there's so many different types of dancing out there, where today I wanted to come and teach you guys how to do salsa for a bit. But I know the time constraints are a bit short. But
Yes.
remember that you guys, if you can walk, you can dance. If you can talk, you can sing. So just remember to keep moving, keep grooving, because it really does make one feel happy. And like this community has built such a stellar choreography, I'm pretty sure that you could use this wherever you are, whether it is at work, whether you want to make an icebreaker, whether you want to just dance with friends, co-create it together and collaborate. And I think that's the beauty of it. Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm going to pass it over to Ishita ma'am for Medhavi.
Yeah. Thank you for the session, Pearl. I'm sure everybody had to learn a great deal from you. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. I hope everybody else did. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, Pearl. Thank you, Akanksha. Thank you so much. Right. Now that brings us, our chat box has been bursting with saying, when are the results? When are the results going to be out? We're waiting for the results. So it is the time finally when we will be announcing the results for the dance category. Cheers to all of you who participated. But before we start the announcement of the winners, I would just like to take a minute to explain the categories. We have the movers and shakers. These are participants who have put their best foot forward and made a worthy attempt. They surely do deserve a mention. Then we have the winners or champions, as we like to call them. There are 3 prizes in this category: first, second, and third. This year, a special category has been introduced. It's called the Champion of Champions. These are artists and performers in a league of their own. Their talent is truly exceptional. So without spending any more time, let's head straight into the results. Manishita and Shilpi, over to you.
Thank you, Medhavi. Yeah, after the long, beautiful sessions, now the last part is declaring the dance winners. Everybody is waiting. তোমরা যদি থাকো, যাদের নাম আমি বলবো, যদি থাকো প্লিজ হাত নাড়ো, মাথা নাড়ো, যা খুশি করো, so that আমরা তোমাদেরকে নোটিস করতে পারি. You should wave at us so that we can notice you. In the dance category today, in the movers and shakers, we have Sharonna Roy, Anjali Mishra, Shapnil Shoikot, Deboshmita Mondol, Malia Ganguly, and দেবর্ষী মজুমদার। ওয়েভ করো, হাত নাড়ো। Congratulations. Now we go to the champion category. Shilpidi, who are they?
Yes, thank you, Monishita. Now, in the champion category of the dance section, the third prize is won by Rupanjan Sen. Rupanjan Sen, third prize.
Wow, congratulations. Well, the second prize goes to, in the champion section, goes to Vidhi Mohatta and Ankona Shur. Congratulations again.
If you are here, any one of you, please wave.
Now, there are 3 winners for the first prize in the champion category. They are Vibhu Agarwal, Sunira Chanda, and Ria Banerjee. A big applause for all the participants. Please wave.
Vibhu, I can see you. Vibhu, can you wave? I can see
please,
you.
Please wave, jump, do whatever you like. Now we have the champions and the champions of the champion category. Shilpidi, who are the third position?
Yes, third position is won by 4 participants. They are Meghanjana Chakraborty, Nehal Dhanuk, Srimoyee Ganguly, and Riddhi Nayak.
তোমরা আছো এখানে জানি, হাত নাড়ো। অনেক প্রাইজ, অনেক উইন করেছো। Yeah, and the second winner, joint winners are Omshika Dash, and you see the picture in this screen. We don't know her name, but she's also the second winner. And who is the first winner, Shilpidi?
Okay, now the first prize is jointly won by 2 participants. They are Purvi Barua and Somojit Nashkar. Congratulations!
Wow. Congratulations! Congratulations to all of you. Over to Ishita.
Thank you. I don't know how. It is almost like 3 minutes. 3 days passed away. And I want to thank you, every participant. It is for you that we have been able to do such a wonderful program. I want to thank all the volunteers. I want to thank all the speakers, the leading improvisers, Pearl, Vishwanath, Nandini, Jeff, every one of you. And I think a special applause must go to Jeff. Jeff is here. Isn't
Yes,
it?
yes. Yes, yes.
Yes, he is the person without whose inspiration it could not have been possible. So thank you all. And on 11th February, we would be giving you the prizes at Indumati Sabhaghar at 10 a.m. in the morning, and we would be having a gala program there also. So unfortunately, every good thing comes to an end, and it is 8:30 or, oh no, it is 8:28. So we have 2 more minutes. Anyone want to add anything? We have 2 more minutes. Medhavi, do you want to add anything? Yes, Vibhu, you could have shown your face.
Yeah, we want to see the faces of the winners first. They have been waiting for so long.
And Priyanka, তোমাকে ভীষণ সুন্দর দেখাচ্ছে. You are looking nice. খুব সুন্দর দেখাচ্ছে.
Thank you, ma'am.
Khub Sundar.
Is Riya Banerjee here? Simoy Ganguly.
Nandini.
Hello.
Nandini.
Hello.
Yeah.
Nandita. Acha. Nandita Banerjee. Okay, so it was really a wonderful session, and I think Medhavi was about to say a few words, but we snatched her opportunity.
No. I feel blessed to have been a part of this program. There is so much learning that we.
Riya Banerjee.
Kumusta? Iya, Banerjee. আমাকে
ধন্যবাদ Riya.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think
Yes.
I think kudos to the Turning Point team to have pulled this off, really. So many participants, so much talent. I just sit in awe and watch how the magic unfolds. So I think it's wonderful. Congratulations to all of us here. We've learned so much in the last 3 days about so many things. I think we can all applaud for ourselves. And I think I would like to take this moment and say, Pooja, can we play our final video for today?
And before we play the final video, of course, Akanksha is there. Akanksha, can you wave at us? And the man of the match, I think Pooja.
The woman of the
man
moment.
Of the match. Yes.
The woman of the moment.
We have a woman power here. We have the whole lot of women power here.
It's okay, we can end with the video.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Namaskar, and see you all next year, and of course on 11th. So can you all shout together and say how you enjoyed? Unmute, shout together and say how you enjoyed.
Hooray!
Fantastic.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Very nice program.
Bhatta Bhatti.
Three cheers for Turning Point. Hip, hip, Turning Point.
আসছে বছর আবার আসছে বছর আবার হবে
আনন্দেতে উৎসবে
Okay.
11 তারিখে আবার হবে নেক্সট সানডে আবার হবে
One person is asking for the names of all the winners. Don't worry, we would share it in our announcement group. All the names of the winners would be there. And if you need to ask, if you have the phone number of Manishita, you can write it down. Manishita, can you tell your number so that if anyone asks about the winners?
Yes, of course. My number is 943399